I just invested over $60,000 into a program and a course so you don't have to. I'm going to break down how to help you guys grow your businesses faster than ever before through my lessons I've learned and save you guys well over $60,000 and tons of hours of time. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button as well. And for a quick recap who I am, my name is Jordan.suber. I'm one of the top 90 agents in my brokerage, with 90,000 agents globally. And I have a team of 100 plus people across 20 states and 2 countries. And I help train agents like yourself and brokers how to grow their businesses to 7 to 8 plus figures as fast as possible and give back your time. So, without further ado, let's hop into this video. As I said before, I just invested over $60,000 to be inside of Rudy's More Inner Circle, which is his program. And by far, one of the best I've ever seen.
Everyone's a winner. If you fall in, definition of a champion. Definition of a champion. No. And if you fall, we can make it get bigger.
But when you're looking at this kind of mindset of investing that much money into a course, we're going to kind of break down a few parts of it. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you my biggest takeaways I've learned so far being in this program that will help you a lot to grow your businesses even faster. But you saw by the video I showed you a little bit ago, Rudy Moore is one of the top marketers in the world. Now when we're buying courses and investing into businesses, we need to find people who are the top of the top. That is our goal as well. My goal one day become a billionaire, help billions of people around the world. That's a big, big goal. But when I saw Rudy, he has a similar goal as mine. Become a billionaire, make a big impact. He's top 5 marketers in the world right now for ads, amazing branding person, and so forth. So for myself, I'm gonna align myself with people who are that farther ahead than I am. If your goal is per se is to make 6 figures a year, you should find people making 6 figures a year. Technically, at least 7 figures a year. But if your goal is to make 6 figures a month, somebody that does 6 figures a year can't teach you that. Right? That makes sense? It's super important to know who you're learning from. Rudy is making millions of dollars a month, probably a week. So for myself, my goal to upgrade my business even further, I should be learning from people who are doing the same kind of things I want to do in the future. So we're breaking down mentorship and find great programs. That's the first thing to check off. What is the program? Will actually help you get there? Who is the person giving you the program? What offers to offer you beside of that? For me, I knew buying this program, getting one, access to Rudy, which is a great connector, great connection, and so forth, but also have access to head coaches, to help with my ads, help with my branding, help with my marketing, and so forth. Which, as we know, is the most important thing we have in our businesses, which I'll get to pretty soon. Make sure you stay for that part. It's going to help you a lot understand how to scale to become a millionaire or a billionaire and so forth. So myself already, I became a millionaire through my real estate business. But I millionaire to a billionaire through these strategies, which is why I'm buying this program now. So for yourself, keep that in mind when you're growing your businesses. Who can help you get there faster? What mentors can you have? Books are great. YouTube videos are also great. But the problem is they're not structured and tailor made just for you. Which is why it's so important to find mentors, join programs and so forth to help you really fast track your time. Because in reality, you know, there's no way to collapse time. Time is the most valuable asset we have besides our health. And I can never get that back. I cannot fast track my success. But if I can find somebody who's 5, 10, 20 years ahead of me in terms of success, I just collapse time and now I'm able to move through space. So it's really cool when you think about mentorship in that regards. Now, some of you are thinking to yourself, well, that's cool and all, but like, that's a lot of money to invest into a program. You're right, it is a lot of money. But here's the thing. Most of us went to college. I had a 4 out in college, 4.0 GPA, all honors classes. But if I didn't have that, my school would cost me probably 40, 50K a year. That's $200,000 I have to invest into going to school for 4 years. And as you know, I now have a huge debt as a payoff for the next 5, 10, 20, 30 years afterwards, and not really guaranteed any pay. Sure, I have opportunity to get better jobs because I went to college, but how many people do you know who went to college, now at a different position that's not even in a major? But yep, I know exactly the people you know right now who did that. For myself, my major was psychology and marketing, so I still use it today in my businesses I'm running currently, but like I'm not using my major for a job per se. So the same kind of aspect of there. This could I pay all this money to go to college, or they actually worth my ROI. I know being part of this program, spending $60,000 into Rudy's Inner Circle program, and hopefully soon over $100,000 in his next program, probably a couple months from now, if not sooner, you can do even faster. And that guarantees easily $1 million in profits a year from that investment. So putting that perspective, turning $60,000 into $1 million in a year in extra income for ourselves is a no-brainer. And that's how we be thinking about our businesses we're doing ourselves. What can we provide other people that they come with us that have a huge ROI? I owned a marketing agency for 5-6 years for realtors. I was charging $5K a month to do ads for them, which was a lot of money. However, if I got $5K from them and they were making $10, $20, $50K a month from my ad results, it was a no-brainer for us. It's all about finding ways to have an equal proportion or more win-win for the person giving the money and a win for us getting the money. Makes it a huge lopsided of who gets what. So it's a powerful thing to think about. Now here's the biggest takeaway I can think about on being part of this program. One is thinking like a CEO and COO. My wife and I work together, and it's all positions. The CEO and COO. And it's really important to understand when we're growing our businesses that we can't just be a solo person. If your goal is to become a multi-millionaire or a billionaire, that won't happen by yourself. Before I joined this program, my team was over 100 plus people. So I already had a massive organization, massive business that was already growing. But we're adding some more context into them now. Now we're hiring more staff, more appointment setters, closers, and salespeople, and the whole 9 yards. And now our business will grow even quicker because we're thinking more like a CEO and not just as a person doing it by ourselves. A two-person team. To have a massive empire, you need to have people in the empire. It's really important to understand that aspect as well when you're growing your businesses. That's one big takeaway I've gotten so far from doing this. It's thinking on a bigger level, a bigger scale. On top of that is also marketing is of course the #1 skill that you need to have. Patrick Bet-David, which is a huge entrepreneur as well, he says that if you are amazing at sales, you'll make $1 million, maybe even 8 figures a year. But if you're amazing at marketing, you can make 8, 9, even 10 figures from that skill set. Think about that. Salespeople can make $1 million, $10 million plus. But a marketer person who is in marketing can make $10 million, $100 million, $1 billion through that skill set. Think about Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and so forth, Rudy Moore. All these people are making tons of money to understand the core concept of marketing. How can I get attention and then make it become revenue for myself? And then retain that retention to keep on going from there. This is the biggest skill for marketing. Which is our next thing, is branding, the other side of the coin. If I understand branding, I can now attract people coming to me organically. And actually have that luxury appeal. The Royal Circle and Recruiting Secrets are two of my companies. And both of those have a lot of inbound people coming to us because of our brand. So we have royalty, we have good copy, and so forth. So we combine all this together. Of course, sales is a big part of that as well. And I'm hiring a new sales team for our business. But we're going to have this broken down that way. This is the biggest takeaways. And this is why you're doing courses and mentors and programs. And if it's not working for you, hopefully it is. But if it's not, it's because you're missing pieces of the wheel. It's like a car. If I have only one tire, which is my marketing tire, but I don't have a sales title, a branding title, and an operation title, then I'm not going to go anywhere. The same exact thing. I need to have a whole vehicle put together before I can actually make it to my destination. Which is why it's really important when doing courses to either find one program that offers you everything. Because this video, the course is going to save you a lot of time and money, but it's still a small piece of the whole puzzle. It's definitely you fast track your success though by light years by doing this. If you also enjoyed this so far, make sure you smash that like button, leave some comments, and also subscribe as well. And so far, what have been the biggest takeaway you've gotten from this video from yourself? I want to know. Or what do you think is to add to this video when it comes to course systems programs that you've been into or been part of in the past? Because that's one of the biggest things that I've learned so far from this program is, how I was thinking like a CEO, have all the wheels you need for your car, marketing, sales, branding, and so forth, to get to the next level. And then finally, so you invest in programs. Again, it all comes down to what your goals are and how far you are in your career. If you're just starting off, you probably want to learn how to do marketing and sales. But as you progress, you want to learn about copywriting, funnel creations, you want to learn about admin and leadership and hiring, recruiting, and so forth. There's a lot of skills that become an entrepreneur that you need to have, or a realtor or broker, which is my main audience on here. I'm hoping you guys grow your businesses to 7, 8+ figures through the same practices. It's also why you should invest in yourself if you can. Because your business will only grow to the level of your success and level of your skill set that you have for yourself as well. We are the bottlenecks of our business. If my goal is to become a billionaire one day, help billions of people around the world, but I have a minimum wage work activity, a minimum wage skill set, that would never happen. I only became a millionaire because I understood marketing and sales and so forth beforehand. It's the same exact aspect. You need to increase your skills as much as possible. I've easily invested 6+ figures in my education in the past 5-10 years into entrepreneurship, and now I'm doing 60K at a time. You can see how it's growing. Before, my first courses I was doing was $100, was $10 for buying books, watching YouTube videos. And then I got upgraded to $1,000, then $10,000, then $60,000, and eventually I'll probably spend $1 million a year or more for coaches, consultants, and courses and programs. But yeah, baby step that. So for a quick recap for you guys, again, $60,000 I just invested into my business to learn high-level skills like marketing and so forth. And hopefully by watching this video, you have some context now on what you can do for yourself to go even faster. Now the biggest thing to think about is, one, find a way to learn marketing to grow your businesses quicker, because most realtors don't know that. Understand branding, how can you stand out from the crowd? And also, what can you do to really think like a CEO? Can you hire an ISA? Can you hire a TC, a buyer's agent, a listing agent, and so forth? What can you do to really scale your team to the next level? But having those working for you as agents is one thing, but having recruiters working for you, having, VAs working for you, and sales reps working for you is a whole other story to really go to the next level to making a 9 to 10 figure business. 7 to 8 figure business is pretty easy. A lot of work, a lot of complex things and automations and systems, but it's a little bit easier. And actually, if you're watching this right now, down below in the link in the description, I have a free mastermind breaking down how to grow your business by 5 to 10 agents next 30 days. You're gonna love it. But again, make sure you subscribe to this video, do some likes as well. Let me know what your favorite part of the video was as well. I want to see your feedback. I love engaging with you guys and talking to you as well. But as always, your kings and queens and abundance is your birthright. I'll see you at the top.